The race for the RBI top job seems to have entered the final wrap. So, who will replace Raghuram Rajan? Government sources say the announcement could be made very shortly. So, who are all the possible contenders? Ritu Singh joins in now with the details. Ritu, the one question that's on everyone's mind right now is who after Rajan? Who are the contenders that could be in the race right now, over and above the possibility of Mr. Panagarya actually coming in?
Well, if the buzz around the corridors of power is any indication, Arvind Panagarya has emerged as a front-runner in this race. The vice chairman of Niti Aayog is a renowned trade economist. He holds a PhD from Princeton and he was a professor of economics at the Columbia University. He's also served as the International Monetary Fund, World Trade Organization and the ADB. Panagarya has in fact publicly pitched for a lower interest rate regime and he enjoys the confidence of the Prime Minister. Now, there is another Arvind that is in the contention, and which is the chief economic advisor, Arvind Subramaniam, a well-known economist. Subramaniam is an Ahmedabad alumnus who has also served as an economist at the IMF. Incidentally, Arvind Subramaniam has also come under BJP's Rajya Sabha MP Subramaniam Swamy's fire, with Swamy calling for his head. But also on Swamy's radar was Shaktikanta Das, a career bureaucrat and currently the Economic Affairs Secretary. The Finance Minister did issue a very strong and immediate rebuttal to Swamy's tweet against Das, and the DEA Secretary is currently, as we know, he is an alumnus of St. Stephen's in Delhi. The IS officer is also credited with successfully negotiating information exchange with Switzerland on India's holding offshore accounts. Now, former RBI Governor Rakesh Mohan is also said to be another serious contender. Mohan holds a PhD from Princeton and he was a senior fellow at the Yale University. A former executive director at the IMF, Mohan has also served as the advisor to the Finance Minister between 2001 and 2002. And another IMF hand and former RBI Deputy Governor in the race is Subir Gokarn. He is currently the Executive Director at the IMF and also holds a PhD from the University of Cleveland. Will one inflation hawk really replace another? Deputy Governor Urjit Patel is also in contention to succeed Raghuram Rajan. Patel holds a PhD from Yale and also has had a stint at IMF. He also headed the committee that took India on the path of inflation targeting. And finally, in its 81-year history, the RBI has never had a woman as a governor, and Arundhati Bhattacharya could change that. The chief of SBI is a veteran in the banking industry, having spent nearly 4 decades in India's largest bank. These are the 7 names that have been doing the rounds. However, the government, as you said, could still pull a rabbit out of the hat. But one thing is clear, Raghuram Rajan's successor will have some big boots to fill. And we at CNBC TV 18 will be keeping a close eye on that. For now, it's